Hey guys, what's up? Today we are reacting to Sunset Vibes, the series, episode 1. I got a super kind comment on one of my social media somewhere. I can't remember if it was here or TikTok or Instagram, but someone said that they liked listening to my voice and they would love to hear me react to an entire episode, which was incredibly sweet. I don't know if I've ever actually received that compliment before, so I was very touched. I was thinking about what shows I wanted to give a try to react to an entire episode. And there's a couple shows I've been thinking of. Sunset Vibes was one. I was thinking about the first episode of This Love Doesn't Have Long Beans, but I'm very hit or miss with cooking shows. Sometimes I like them, a lot of the times I don't. So I didn't want that to be what I kicked off with. I am willing to give it a shot if somebody thinks it would be worth watching and me reacting to, but I decided I wanted to start with Sunset Vibes because I've been excited about this show for a long time and I dressed for the occasion today, but I just thought it was a safer attempt, number one, for a full episode reaction. So all I know about Sunset Vibes is kind of like what I picked up when it was in pre-production and people were talking about it. I have done little to no research on my own, which is, I know, not super smart, but my perception from what I have gathered about this show is there's two characters. There's Moss's character and Banks's character. I don't even remember their character names. And Banks's character has been having these explicit dreams about Moss's character for his whole teenagehood, and then when he turns 18 the dreams stop, which is kind of like the opposite of what you want to happen. You want them to like not happen usually until the character is an adult, but whatever. And then he starts an internship and the CEO of the company that he's interning at is the person he kept on seeing in his dreams. I don't know how much they're going to keep or change or what for the show. I am hoping that there's parts of it that they change. We will see. So I'm assuming there must be some kind of supernatural element involved. I don't really know to what extent. The trailer also kind of showed some supernatural elements. I guess that they're keeping, but again, the details I don't really know. I don't want to hear any spoilers in the comments, so leave it out. I'm going to react to episode 1, and I guess let's get started. So far, so good. He doesn't look like a child. Oh, his clothes have conveniently disappeared. Or have they? I guess the implication is supposed to be that he's dreamed something similar to this before? Okay, we're getting this party started early. Part of me is like, why didn't he try to just walk before? You could like put your foot out to test the water. But then the other part of me is like, I don't know if I would have done it either. Why does he look like he's about to pass out? Oh, because he is about to pass out. Tentacles? Does he have to have tentacles? Okay, to be fair, I don't think it's actually tentacles. I think it's like a dragon tail. I think it's like the sign. I'm assuming he's like a naga of some kind. That's my bet with the information I have, which is barely any at all. Oh, it was all just a dream. Shockingly. Part of me is curious to read this novel, but another part of me is scared. Again, so he has had dreams like that before. Not getting texts from your Tinder match in the morning. Also, is his Tinder name SunsetxVibes? If I came across somebody and their Tinder name was like Twilight X Aura, I'd be like, are you serious? Really? We had a whole board meeting just then with this jewelry company called Soul Jewelry, Soul High Jewelry, and they are not doing well. They're falling behind. They're not like appealing to new young demographics. So they're like, gotta inject new life into this jewelry brand. So I guess that's the backdrop of our Sunset Vibes. It is a weekday morning. Where are you? Getting ready for work? Going to a job? No, I'm riding a white horse across the countryside. Listen, Moss and Bank, both handsome, obviously. This assistant guy, he's got a little something going on. I'm just saying. Our tentacle prince. Morning, mommy. This kind of looks like where they filmed the first pilot trailer for the next Prince. I don't think it is, but they do also seem to have a bunch of horses. When your driveway is so long, you have to be go-karted to your front gate because it is simply too far to walk. Can't relate. Wish I could. Oh, I wonder who he could possibly be texting. Such a mystery. Okay, I don't know if he's supposed to be like a working class kid, if he's supposed to be in college, out of college. He's clearly some kind of young adult because he's going for an internship. But this young adult just starting his career, don't worry, he brought his Hermes bag to work. Try to keep hold of your folder? No, I will simply hurl it into the air so I can have my K-drama internship moment. Also, nothing like this ever happened at my internships. Was I interning at the wrong places? Apparently so. Okay, is it just me or is this like an extremely large amount of interns for a company that is like struggling financially? That's one of the first things that gets cut when a company like doesn't have a ton of money. They don't hire an army of interns. Also, to be fair, maybe I just don't have a correct concept of how big or small this company is. Like, I guess it's pretty big if they're in such a huge building. I don't know why I'm hung up on this like intern army that they have, but I am. Also, at least their intern teams are split into 3. I thought they were all going to be interning together. So that at least is a little bit better than I thought. For a jewelry company with such a huge building and like such a huge company to have an intern army, this is a very small design team. Or maybe again, I have really no concept of how big or small a design team would be for a company like this. But to me, I guess it seems small. I don't know. So the girl character has a crush on their boss. I love how this woman was like, if anybody's ever super rude to you or like treats you badly, please come and tell me. And then this woman is blatantly rude to them right in front of her. And she's just like, yeah, design, it's fine. You can be rude to the interns. So we have a nice little side couple with the 2 friends because they won't stop annoying each other, which means they're clearly going to fall in love. Listen, I can't blame him. I would make fun of him a little bit too. Okay, I love a self-referential show. At least they understand where they are. She's like, oh, if this was a TV show, we'd have a flashback scene. Has a flashback scene. So basically the flashback scene was they all got this internship together. They were celebrating. They all get drunk and the girl convinces the guy to make a dating profile, but he doesn't want to make one. So he makes one for Reen, Banks's character. And I guess that night he just swipes right on a bunch of people. And that's how he meets SunsetxVibes man, I guess. Yeah, I would not swipe right on 1/10 of a face, personally. Have you met him in person? No, he says. Oh my God. Okay, so it's only been a few weeks since they met on Tinder. Am I misremembering that his Tinder profile says he's 32? SunsetxVibes' profile says he's 32. And if they just got out of college or they're in college, I'm still not really 100% sure how old they are. He's like, what, 21, 22? By far not the worst age gap I've ever seen in a show, but like, I would also be a little nervous to meet with a guy 10 years older than me that I met on a dating app. We love a nice dramatic fantasy moment. How do you know he's wise? Because he's telling you to eat? You don't gotta be wise to know that a person needs to eat to live. Why does Sam looks like he knows SunsetxVibes? You want to say that in the actual meeting? You don't want to wait until the meeting's over? If it wasn't her that came up with the idea, who was it? On the one hand, I get what she's doing. She's trying to teach them like, A, you need to have manners in a professional setting. And B, if you can't stand up for your own thoughts, you're never going to be able to get anywhere. But also like, this is like their first professional job. So I think there's like a nice way to convey that. I don't know. But also I've only worked in like American offices and I've heard offices in Thailand are different. So I don't know. I can't speak to that. Didn't you ask for my opinion? That's also fair. You have to walk the line between getting new clients, but not alienating your old clients, unless you really want to alienate your old clients. Welcome to the next like 50 years of your life. So I don't think we're supposed to know that SunsetxVibes is connected to the jewelry company, but like obviously he is. So I just don't know if SunsetxVibes knows that Lynn is working for that company that he's connected to, or if he just knows he has a job. Pardon me, his name is Sun, apparently, not SunsetxVibes. Wow, I'm so surprised. Sam and Sun are brothers. I never saw this coming. So Sam was a sleeper cell intern to get the 411 on the company. So Sam's like, there's something else too. And Sun's like, what is it? He's like, if I find out, I'll tell you. It's like, then how do you know there's something more? Oh, so he has been there a month and Sun is like, I can get you out of it. And Sam's like, no, I want to stay longer. Why could that be, I wonder? So neither of them are telling their mom, who I assume is the CEO of the Seoul fashion jewelry company, that they're in town. Where does she think they are? Sam playing secret undercover matchmaker. So there's a intercompany design competition as part of their annual evaluations. And the interns have nothing to do, so they also want to join the competition. Are they not the only design team? What are the other design teams? How are the design teams split? It makes sense, but like, I'm a little confused. All right, so the interns are in the design competition. Go interns. Seoul High Fashion Jewelry is getting a new president. Who could it possibly be? Maybe the CEO's 32-year-old son. Why does everybody look terrified? I love all of them gossiping about Sam's mom when he's like right there. Sam, that is not a good way to lay low. Just throwing that out there. Sam is very precious though. I love his like long hair with his glasses. He looks very cute. Wow, did you know that if you graduate from abroad, you can't have an ego? I didn't know that. SunsetxVibes asked Lin to a hotel on his first date? I would also have assumptions if I met somebody on Tinder and they were like, hey, do you want to meet at the penthouse of the local Marriott? I'd be like, what are we looking for here? And it's the same day they have to submit their jewelry design. And the little girlfriend was saying earlier that Lin has never done that before. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Teamwork to finish. They gotta finish the designs, get him ready for his date. It's 7 p.m. He's gotta go. He is a man on a mission, a dating mission, a hotel first date mission. Okay, Sam is like quite handsome actually. I do love their little friend group. I like when there's a nice supportive cast of secondary characters as friends. Look how sparkling he is. Oh, look how literally sparkling he is. 1,000,000 out of 100. That is excellent score. Maximalism is in, they say. More is less. It's SunsetxVibes. All right, to the hotel for date number 1. In the hotel. That's right, Lin, Bryn. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Your homies have your back. Your homies have your back in slightly different ways, but they still got your back. Okay, we are at the hotel. We've got our room key. You got this. This is a very dark hotel room. Maybe it's because I struggle to see in my old age. Okay, Nosferatu. That's one way to be standing when somebody enters your hotel room. Okay then. Not even a hi, my name is. Just throw the robe off. My goodness. Oh my. I guess to be fair, it is a first date in a hotel. What usually happens in hotel rooms? Oh, was just a vision of what he thought might happen. Way to psych yourself out, man. Or psych yourself in? I guess it depends. Try again, for real this time. I don't think you're gonna like inspire like a great reaction in the person you're meeting if you walk in with your eyes closed so tightly. He's not even there. We'll see each other soon. I thought we were supposed to see each other right now. I'd be a little bit upset. I'd be like, I thought I was meeting you in here. I didn't know I was gonna have to let you in. I thought you were gonna let me in. What's up? It's me, SunsetxVibes. A much more wholesome introduction to each other than his imagination. He's just an office worker. They just held hands in their penthouse hotel room first date. But he's like, it's me, your new boss. All right, what did we think of Sunset Vibes episode 1? I overall do think I really enjoyed it. The characters seem good, the development seems good, the interpersonal relationships seem good. I'm happy we got an episode that really kind of focused on the main character and his friendships and sort of developing Sun individually as well with his brother. And they kind of get to be introduced to us as their own individual characters without introducing their relationship first, even though I guess they kind of do introduce that early because they have the whole Tinder conversation. But I think that's a good way to kind of introduce them as individuals while still having us be interested in their relationship, but their relationship not overpowering their introduction to us as just people. The friend side couple seem really cute with Sam and what's his name? Yo, is that his name? They seem like they're going to be an interesting little Tom and Jerry type relationship. The girls, I'm not really sure how I feel about that yet. If that's going anywhere, I guess I'm really not sure. Mostly just because the older girl seems really mean. And I've had mean managers before, and it is not a fun experience. I'm hoping that like that is either developed or maybe it's going somewhere else and I just don't know. I don't know, a little wary of that. Overall, I'm really interested and excited to see how it's going to go, especially in episode 2, where it seems like they are going to finally be at the office together. So how are they going to navigate their pre-existing relationship where he's also a boss and the other one's the intern, but they're also going to try and be on like an even relationship playing field? And I can't tell if it's better or worse that he's not their direct manager. He's the CEO. So I guess at least he's not directly managing Ren at the job, but he is like the CEO. It'll be what it'll be. Also, I'm very interested to see how the whole dream tentacle prince looking aspect is going to play into things. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you want me to keep reacting to this series. I will try to keep going if y'all really want me to. It'll just take me a little bit of time because these do take a long time to kind of film and edit. If there's another show you guys want me to react to, please let me know. I will give it a try if it looks interesting to me. And please like and subscribe and follow my social medias and do all that fun stuff, and share this video with a friend that also loves mosbank or is also watching Sunset Vibes. I would love to hear from you all in the comments about what you think about this show so far. Please remember, I have only seen this episode, so please don't give me any spoilers for what's going to happen in the future. I have only seen episode 1 because I'm trying to preserve the sanctity of the show if I decide to react to it. All right, that's all. I hope you guys had fun watching this video. I had fun reacting, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!